German E-100 in combat, April 1, 1945. During World War II, the U.S. 3rd Armored Division seized Paderborn after a pitched battle, March 31, April 1, 1945. This hypothetical depiction shows the E-100 in action, with the turret somewhat different than the one proposed by Krupp for the E-100 in 1944. Although it saved weight, the idea of placing the 75mm secondary gun atop the 128mm gun in the turret would likely have failed any troop test and probably would have been discarded in the mock-up stage for ergometric considerations. Thus, the more conventional coaxial side mount would have been provided, perhaps using an original mouse turret among the five found at Essen from the original lot and not yet scrapped. This Senelager base had served as a training and replacement center, and a number of trained tank crewmen were available as well as ammunition. The Jagdtiger No. 5 was disabled nearby. The crew took the ammunition from it and manned the E-100 that had been camouflaged and abandoned by the Adler factory personnel. Dimensions: length 8.7 meters, width 4.4 meters, height 3.37 meters, ground clearance 0.50 meters. The main gun is 2.45 meters above ground, center of tube. Performance: maximum speed 23 kilometers per hour, radius of action on roads 160 kilometers, fording 1.65 meters, obstacle clearance 0.85 meters, trench crossing 2.9 meters. Automotive: Maybach HL230 V12 gasoline engine developing 600 horsepower at 2,500 repetitions per minute. 8-speed OG40 transmission, front sprocket drive, 8 sets of road wheels per side, coil spring suspension. Weight 123.5 metric tons. Crew 6. So here's this image it's a computer image of the E-100 in combat with its enormous 128mm being fired in combat and running upon its gigantic road wheels and front drive sprocket suspension and the mouse turret there. Here is some more footage. Here's when it was found. Here's when it's being recovered by the British. The E-100 chassis, as discovered by American troops at Senelager in early April 1945 and prepared by the British for evacuation to the UK. The slack suspension demonstrates that the coil springs were not yet mounted. No turret had been provided by Krupp, but the project may have been abandoned in 1945. Its armament would have been the same as that on the mouse: 128mm L55, 75mm L36 or L24, and one 7.92mm MG34 machine gun turret elevation. Ammunition stowage was not finalized. Armor was slightly reduced from mouse levels. So you see the slack suspension on that overweened dolly, and there's that wooden border about the E-100 hull. So I went to the UK one day and was scrapped there, and that's an E-100 production.